Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. In this video, I'm gonna warn you, I kinda forgot to record the second half. But don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything at all. Everything that happened was in the first half. And so in the second half of this video, you're gonna see, I don't know, I'm probably gonna show my age here. There used to be a show on MTV called MTV Cribs, where, cameras will invade a celebrity's house and they'll be like, yo, this is my crib, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we are gonna go over the Christmas update in the second half of this video. That's why this video is shorter than usual. And so, with all that being said, we spawn in on Batterie Snodekt. And the first thing that I think about doing is, on my mind is looting, don't get me wrong. But after I put on an armor plate and hear some gunshots in the background, I think, what the hell is fireworks? Used to be a decoy back in the day, but let's see what they are right now. And so I place them and I run away, like how you would in real life. And we get this like aerial explosion display of fireworks. Hooray, I guess. My mind is still on those gunshots that I heard, but yeah, there you have it, fireworks. Yay. Cost nothing to make, and you just earned them, as far as I can tell. My only gripe is I wish they went up further. I don't know if you've seen it. It was probably way too short of a window for me to zoom in so you can see it. But I've already spotted somebody. I've already spotted somebody. And guess where they're at? Matter of fact, you don't even need to guess. You don't even need to guess. They're right here at this car park. And they're making one critical mistake. They hit another car. You don't do this unless it's late game and you know nobody's around. But instead, they hit it twice. And so, it's pretty much 100% confirmed that they're here. But you see me looking behind myself because you never know. Somebody else may come over here and then I'm dead. And so now, I'm waiting until the perfect moment when they're out of cover. And that's it. They're gone. I get everything is a learning experience in this game, but hopefully this player now knows, don't loot the car park at the beginning of the game. Don't do it. And to all my new players out there, don't do it either. So remember, there were, I believe, 8 players here. And so I just killed one of them. That makes the total player count, including myself in this encounter, 7. Minus myself is 6. Alright, so with that number in mind, let's keep heading out. And now, I'm going to stay vigilant. Because, yes, I did just kill somebody. Yes, I do have a secondary. But I already done a stress test on the PA, and this thing is somewhat meta. Look at that. 3-round burst. Accurate as heck. And yeah, the damage is pretty high as well. I believe this thing is a step up in terms of cheap weapons. If you don't want to be completely cheap, you bring on a PA. You bring on a PA because, it hurts, right? And now I make the airdrop overweight because I feel like I'm not going to get it. I feel like it. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the same type of gunshots we heard at the top of the map? I believe it is. And so, I'm gonna move over here to investigate and try to, like, hide my silhouette. Granted, it's, bright as heck and I'm wearing all white, but it does not hurt to try. It does not hurt to try. The only thing that I'm worried about right now is getting caught out in the open. And you can best prevent that by pretending you're always spotted. And that's why you see me just always moving, always looking around, never keeping a straight face. Except, right now, because I'm heading straight towards cover. Now, what I'm going to do is keep walking. And you see, my camera's always on a swivel. I don't know my objective right now. All I'm doing is floating around. Maybe I'm going into the town, thinking about going into the town. Maybe I'll stop through here and see if there's anything behind this truck in that little wooded shelter over there. But pretty much I just did a full circle. I'm pretty much back where I'm spawning at. Is that good or is that bad? I mean, I really have no idea. But then a wild threat appears. A wild threat appears. This man has killed 4 people. So if I killed 1 person and he killed 4 people, then that means there are 3 people left. There's somebody else who he has not killed, who I have not killed, and then there's myself. So if anything, there are 3 players left in this encounter, and we never know. That 1 player who he didn't touch with his weapon of death, they could have left. Now, I'm going ahead and set up myself mentally to think. It's just me and him. It's just him and I. Everybody else is either dead by his bullet or left. Yes, I got 1 kill to my name, and yes, it bought me a wonderful secondary. But am I going to need it? That's the question. Am I going to need it? Now, you see my objective up in the top right hand of your screen. It's stalking. Watching him. All I'm doing is watching him. And I just realized I bought out a VSS, not an MP5. So if I would take out the MP5 on a Batterie Snodekt, then my apologies. Yeah, suppressed weapons are the best for stalking somebody. Now, don't get me wrong, suppressed weapons are not perfect. They have a ton of travel time and a ton of bullet drop. But if you can get a handle on those 2 things, you can be dangerous. You can be really dangerous. At least when you use it, in an assassin's kind of playstyle. There are people, and this is not to knock them, I can be one of those people too. There are people who will line up a shot with a VSS and spray off an entire clip. Perfectly viable option. This thing does hit like a truck. But to those of us who want to use the VSS and make it logical, we put it on single and tap. I full spray when I'm pushed. I don't want to get pushed with a VSS. If anything, I want to ambush. And stalking is the perfect action before ambushing. Stalking is waiting and watching your opponent. They don't even know that they're hunted. They don't know that they're being watched. But they will know when they hear a very silent thing. How can I put this? A very silent, small object flying through the wind. And that object is your bullet. I'm sorry to say this, but Santa Claus is not real. And so, I'm waiting. Man has 3 ways to exit. I covered 2 of them. And he's right there in front of me. And there you have it. Leading the shot helps. And so I trade in my A1, load up on everything, and yeah, So like I said, I forgot to hit the record button on the final half of that, but I hit my PSD, nobody else was there, I grabbed an airdrop, I left, and now I'm back home. So speaking of home, let's check all this out, right? I mean, of course there is snow outside, and I'm gonna show out my airdrop collection real quick. And yes, it has been updated since I played this game, this encounter, so these numbers are off. These numbers are off, and you see in these challenges you can get fireworks for free. So hooray for that, I guess. There's a huge Christmas tree to the right inside of your house, and I mean, you know, Christmas lights, all about the festive spirit. Snow is everywhere, all good. Lights on a shooting range, and let's check inside a bunker real quick and see if there's anything else different in here. And let's see. Nothing's different. No Christmas trees. We still got a cassette tape right there. Or cassette tape player right there. And nothing else. So yeah. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. And I'm sorry I forgot to record the second half of that. But literally you didn't miss anything. I described the airdrop and I left. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time. Peace.